All right, friends, it is Miss Nicole, and I'm here today with two special guests. You know the lady on the left, Dr. Hoffman. On the right is someone that's very special. This is Aaron Mose. He is my husband. He's actually going with us to Israel this summer for his first archaeological dig. And he and Tracy are going to kind of talk today about what he can expect, what he should bring, and kind of give him a little rundown of what is going to happen in Ashkelon this summer. So, welcome.
Hi, everybody. So, Aaron, why don't we start with some of the things that you have questions about? Because if you have questions, it's for sure that every other volunteer who's coming does as well.
Maybe, I guess, what should I expect when I show up and when I'm going out every day as far as like an experience or the weather or those types of things as far as anticipating that?
Right. So the ancient site of Ashkelon is located right on the Mediterranean coast, which means we actually can see the Mediterranean, catch the breezes, and hear the crash of the waves. So, and the Mediterranean moderates the weather for us. So it's usually cools down in the evenings, probably into the 60s and 70s. During the day, it'll be upper 80s, 90s. When we're actually digging, it'll feel even hotter than that because we're in holes in the ground. So, but 90s and sunny, humid. Depending on what part of the country, it's very similar to Chicago in the summer, not quite as bad. So one of the things that we do to manage the weather and make sure that we feel comfortable is we actually wake up at 4:30, and the bus takes us out to the site to start work at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yay!
Woo! Yes, 5 o'clock in the morning. And then we work until 1 o'clock, which is when the heat of the day really starts to get bothersome. And then we take a break for several hours for lunch and to relax. And then we go back to the field to a location we call the pottery compound from 4 to 6, and there we process the materials that we find during the morning's excavation. And then if you're interested, in those of you who are coming for Harvard Summer School, there's a lecture series that we run in the evenings that go from about 6:15 to 7. So it's a busy day, so from 5 to 1 in the field, and that will include a breakfast break and a fruit break as well. And then back to the hotel for lunch, a couple hours break, back to the field for a couple hours of artifact processing, lecture if you're interested, and then dinner. And then if you're like me, bedtime usually follows within an hour and a half, 2 of that. So busy day, 6 days a week, or actually 5 days a week. On Fridays we stop at 1. So it's an intense schedule.
When I'm there, since it's going to be so warm during the days, is it okay to wear shorts and t-shirts, or is that okay culturally?
Culturally, that's fine. You'll find that Israel is very much a westernized country, and in Ashkelon, it is a beach resort town. So if you stand on the site and look down on the beach below you, you'll see all kinds of swimwear and attire. So in the field, shorts and t-shirts are fine. Long pants if you want. You must wear, the one rule we have is you must wear closed-toed shoes. So volunteers cannot wear sandals. If you come out to the field in sandals, we'll send you back to the hotel to get closed-toed shoes. Other than that, anything's fair game. Bring a hat, usually really smart. We often have shade cloths, but you still want to be sensible, and lots of sunscreen. Yeah.
And then I know you and I, Aaron, had been chatting earlier kind of about other stuff that you should consider packing when going to Israel.
Yeah, so should people, while they're there, will they need any sort of dress clothes or anything else that may be needed along?
Right, we do. That's a good question. We do have an end of the year party, which is very often out by the pool, and so that's your opportunity to dress up. You'll find that in Israel everything's very casual. Even the dressiest affairs include sandals and sundresses and that sort of thing. So, but yeah, bring a nice pair of slacks and a nice shirt. Bring a nice dress. There is an opportunity to do that. Other things to make sure you don't forget: bring a water bottle. The excavation areas, we do bring like canteens, like large canteens up, but you're going to want your own water bottle, because your supervisors are going to make you crazy, telling you to drink lots of water. Bring your electronics, bring your computers, bring your iPods, bring your MP3 players, all of that. You will need adapters, but obviously you're going to be able to charge that. Many grids allow you to play music during the day, so bring your favorite playlists. New playlists are always much appreciated because they're always fun and exciting. Internet access, I'm not sure what the status of is this year, so we'll have to update everybody on that as we get closer to the start of the season. But there are a number of internet cafes in the town, and so that is a really hopeful thing. Trying to think, what else would I recommend? We talk about bring sunscreen, bring hats, Bring gloves if you're worried about your hands. We often have gloves on the excavation, but bring your own to make sure, because that's not necessarily reliable. If you're going to be there for the full season, it's kind of a rite of passage to bring a Marshalltown trowel with you. If you don't have your own trowel, and we mean the pointy ones, not these squared off ones, we have plenty on the excavation as well. Reading material, all the usual stuff. We're lucky, Ashkelon's in a modern city. There's a corner market, not even a 5-minute walk away, and then a big grocery store about a 20-minute walk away. So anything that you forget at home, or anything that you've run out of and you need more of, you can get in Ashkelon.
Awesome. Anything else you can think of you want to know?
Not at the moment.
Cool.
All right.
All right, so we will probably do a follow-up video here in a few days with more questions. If you have any questions or things that you're wondering about for Dr. Hoffman or for really anyone on the excavation, don't hesitate to put it in the comment section and we'll be sure to answer your questions. Looking forward to seeing everyone in Ashkelon in a month. Bye.